When I go Nordic walking on my own, it's actually, I like to be on my own with my thoughts. And I just can switch off from my everyday problems. And I just walk throughout the year. There is no special seasons in Nordic walking. You just need in winter warmer clothes. And every time on my routes I can see the changes of the nature, and the smells different in spring or in autumn. It's lovely in February when the first lamb are born and on the grass, to just pass them and see it, and you just get so uplifted to be outside. And I work really hard, and I try really to work so hard. I can feel every muscle with the movements, and I'm just be with myself. It's just so easy and simple, and that gives me a lot of pleasure. That's how I feel when I do Nordic walking. Nordic walking is actually simple training what all the Langlauf skiers or cross-country skiers are doing in the summer, because like in Finland or in Germany and in Austria, there's not so much snow in the summer, and these people, they are top athletes. They are just my heroes. They do the training in summer without snow. So they developed a special designed pole, and they go pole walking. That is the old name. They do that since the 1930s. That is their training in summer, and that is where Nordic walking comes from. Some people who don't know Nordic walking but go quite regular to a gym, there's a cross trainer. You could compare it a little bit with that, but in Nordic walking the range of movement is much bigger. It's a bigger range of movement, it's much more vigorous. I think it's a great healthy sport. It takes the stress off your joints. It increases the range of movement. People this day, they sit 80 or 90% of the day and they get really stiff tension in their shoulders. They get problems with their back, so they need to do something, and Nordic walking covers that all. It doesn't only train your legs, it trains here, your core stability is a big issue these days. My best walk, the best and the most important experience in Nordic walking, was my very first walk. That was when I got introduced to Nordic walking, and I was just amazed how it works. Today it's just normal for me to fly up a mountain because you're so much stronger, you've got so much more power with these poles. But I couldn't imagine that before I did it the first time, and I was amazed how quick I got up a steep hill. That was so amazing that I got hooked from the first session. Right, with my groups here, local in Ilkley, we go often on Ilkley Moor because it's the best scenery you can get. One of the most memorable walks we did was the first walk in Ilkley. Still makes us laugh because we didn't know the routes so good on the moor, and you don't really know where to go. And it was in winter, it was a cold February day and it was snowing, and we got lost on the moor. We came back into a little village where we've never been before, and we did, instead of a 6-mile walk, we did actually 14 miles because we've got to walk all the way back. We've been absolutely frozen once we arrived back home. But we are laughing still about that. Once you've had this hard, freezing cold walk, once you did that, nothing can hit you anymore. That was great. Will I ever remember that. My favorite season is autumn. I think it's because I'm now in my 40s, I don't know. I used to love summer, but autumn is just great. It's still warm. It's a fantastic smell. I think I like the smell of autumn the best. And the colors, they are just nice. They are rich. And I just like to walk in autumn. It's just beautiful.